And today I'm going to tell you people something about how scammers scam your money, especially from that video that surfaced online where the woman was complaining about how much million was missing from her account, and we have a man dancing dancing in the bank, removing his shirt and all of that. Now there's a lot of ways this thing happens, right? And the banks may not have sensitized a lot of people about this. So today I say make I bring common sense given. Do you understand? Now, if you are receiving a particular link from someone that you don't know, and the person is telling you that I'm selling this product, click on this link so that you buy, or click on that link so that you come and view the rest of the product. Why not just have a conversation with the person and ask the person to explain the product for you more? Then probably at the course of the conversation, you get to realize that not lie the person they lie, right? Because for sure, banks no go come protect account for your hand when they have already given you apps and they have already given you a particular line that you connected with them to receive certain notifications. So it is now on you that the passwords that you are receiving, the OTP that you are receiving, the protection is now on you, isn't it? So now, how do they do these things? Some persons have a way. I personally don't want to believe that there are persons in the banks that are giving information out to those scammers. So let's scrap that from this conversation. Now, there are people that already have access to certain information about you, and there is information to communicate with you, probably on Facebook, on WhatsApp, or any of the social media that you're using, and tell you things like, click on this link, I have a gift card for you, and your greed now allow you to go and click it because you want to claim gift card, and boom, the person already have access to your browser. On this browser, you stored a lot of passwords on it, a lot of emails on it, and the person know what you have on your browser. So the person can use it to access your finance, and before you know, money done lost. You are not running to the bank for help. However, I will be having a discussion right now with Energy Alfred of iCongress, and just join this conversation, and I hope you enjoy it. I saw on the internet, where a lady went to the bank, so that they complained that over $1 million was withdrawn from her account, and the bank could not help her.
Okay.
Like, the bank could not trace where the money went to, how the money left the account. The bank could not do anything. Only for another video to surface, and we saw a man climbing the bank deck because over $1 million was withdrawn from his account. So the first question that Nigerians are asking currently is it that there is a way someone can scam you and the bank cannot tell where the money moved to?
I don't
like. Is it that scammers? How do scammers get away without the bank knowing anything about it?
honestly. I don't. Well, I can only speak so little about that because I've not been into any scamming stuff before, so I really don't know how it's done.
Wait.
But
you have to tell us that you have not collected things before.
no.
Okay. Let's not rat things out. We're not doing investigation here.
I don't do that.
Okay.
I don't do that. I don't know how they could do it, but the Nigerian boys, they are extremely good with the internet right now. They are ridiculously good.
No, you don't know it.
With this stuff.
Person sit down for house, receive alert.
I don't know how that. The one that has happened to me here
Yeah.
was my phone was stolen from my office, and then the night before I could go back to do, the night before the day I went to do welcome back, they withdrew all the money that I had in my account, in all my accounts except the company account,
Which is not accessible by the phone.
When I asked how did it happen, okay, when I went to do MTN welcome back, the lady asking me questions about my information. She asked me how much recharge card did you load last? And then I told her I think I did 1,000 naira, and she said this SIM is not my own. And then I asked why, and then she was telling me you have over 50,000 in your
Airtime.
So
the person.
So I was like, wait, how? Yeah. So
The person recharged the line.
more or less that is what they did.
Now, this is the thing,
Yeah.
because it's a growing concern. It's a great concern because if you just sit down for house one day, receive an alert, your life savings don't go.
I don't think it is. I don't think it's accidental. I don't think they just like you now sitting here, you just receive an alert. No, I think it's a targeted something. The only way they can get into your account and stuff, they need to have some information about you.
Which means there is a chance the bank is giving up people.
I don't think the bank is involved in such scam.
Here's the thing.
I don't think the institution.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
To cut those nature of crime, right? The Jonathan administration introduced the BVN. Then the Buhari's administration implemented the SIM registration to names, right? But then the bank is telling us that a withdrawal was done. That is, money moved from one account to another account, and the bank cannot account for it.
No, I don't think they moved to different accounts. That is not how it is done. Again, I want to use the one that has happened to me as a case scenario.
Yes.
Like when I started working for the stuff, I wanted to go to the bank and lay complaints that this. Somebody told me it is my SIM that they used.
You can deactivate a SIM in the bank.
No. Already they have used. What connects my phone to what connects my bank account to my phone is my SIM card.
Yes.
In my phone.
Yes.
Yeah, so it is that the same SIM card that they use to do the transaction.
Sure.
So the bank will see the transaction as me doing it.
Agreed, I understand that part.
Yeah, so I think one of the things that he told me that I can do was to activate PIN and POC on my SIM card.
Okay.
Such that if my phone gets stolen again,
They can't access the
they
SIM.
can't access the SIM because they don't have the PIN and
The
they can't, the PUK.
Okay, now here's the thing.
Yeah.
We want to know
Mhm.
if I remove your SIM card
Mhm.
and the bank cannot protect your money
Mhm.
because the bank will see it as you doing it. Is that not what you're trying to say now?
Yes.
How then can we protect? Me, I don't want my money to go missing, right? The person watching this video wants his money to go missing. So how can we protect this money? We are already paying very huge amount of money for
I want to
account
understand-
maintenance in the bank.
I want to understand what you're trying to say.
Okay.
Are you trying to say that the banks are actually in the
That-
criminal activities that people do with banks?
There is no further explanation as to why somebody will just stay at home and receive a debit alert. In this particular case,
do you have any collaborating evidence?
there is this woman.
storyline?
There is this woman,
Yeah.
who was at the bank. Her complaint was she received a debit alert.
Mhm.
Do you understand? Now the debit alert she received at the time they have not withdrawn up to ₦1 million.
Okay.
She went to the bank to lodge a complaint. While in the bank, the next transaction happened.
You can't
Why-
blame the bank.
While
You can't blame the bank. If
somebody,
the bank is
somebody
not,
come to
see,
the complaint.
they have already given you the banking system at your fingertips.
Okay.
If you are not guiding it now and some fraudulent activities happen, you can't lodge all complaints to the bank that is the
So
bank's fault.
which one can we take to the bank?
If, for example,
Yeah.
a particular transaction happened within the banking frame,
I don't
Okay.
understand.
now I don't know how you want me to say this. Now what I try to understand from what you are saying is you somehow believe that the banks are aiding and abetting these criminal activities, like people, their money missing and all that.
Okay.
I don't think the bank does that.
Okay.
I know how banks are eating from their customers. I
Which is
get that
charges.
one, which is charges
Yeah.
and other stuff.
Yeah.
I get that one. But the banks are not stupid enough to allow someone else have access to your details and defraud you, unless you are saying that the people that are working in the bank are part of the Yahoo boys. Then you are making sense. But if you are not saying that the bank cannot release your details to be used for fraudulent things,
Yeah.
but they can pick your details. Some people are crazy enough to put their date of birth as their ATM pin, which no, people do it.
Yeah.
A lot of people do it,
Yeah.
and then they put the same date of birth as they put it in their Facebook pages, Instagram pages, and other places. Now, the information you are putting on those social media, these guys are using it, they test run it. Now, it's the same thing as if somebody wants to hack your site. They want to hack your website. They keep running the code, running it over and over. Yes, brute force. They keep running it and running it and running it. Now, if your ATM pin and maybe your transaction pin is still your date of birth, and then the person just say, okay, let me try date of birth, and they try date of birth and it goes. How do you not go and put the bank
spot?
Exactly. So some of these things we need to be clever with it. Again, am I saying the banks do not have a way that I could say it is fraudulent towards customers? Of course they do. SMS charges, email charges, this charges, maintenance charges, all those ones. But check charges, print charges, pen charges, teller's charges, every charge, stamp duty.
Yeah, I get that.
You get that one. I can agree with you.
Yeah.
And I can also agree with you that maybe there are insiders inside the bank that are providing customer information to boys. Yes, to fraudsters. That I can agree with you, but that the banking system itself doing that, no, I don't think.
Okay, I think I get your point now. Okay. I get your point now. That is, there is a chance you are the one that was careless with information.
Yes.
And also, if you be saying that date of birth where you don't abuse.
Yes. And in fact, there's a chance that someone within your own house is selling you out. Is responsible for the seller.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yes,
that's
I know, but I know because it happened to my dad.
Okay.
But his own was he went to ATM to withdraw money, and after he withdrew money and went back, he started seeing multiple alerts of withdrawals from his account. And he went to the bank and today the money was never restored. The bank said he was the one that did the transaction.
The transaction was from the ATM or
from the ATM.
He did one transaction.
He did one transaction and left the ATM.
Oh, he forgot the card there.
No. He withdrew money, collected his ATM card, entered his car, drove off, but started receiving alerts. Received the money debited from his account was over, I think, 400,000 that night.
And the bank said he was the one that did the withdrawal.
The bank didn't say he was the one that did the withdrawal.
Because there is a limit to how much you can withdraw from the ATM.
Seven times a day then.
Yes.
It was 7 times, 7 withdrawals a day. It was not limit of money.
More,
it was limit of how many times you could use the ATM. It was 7 at that time. So it happened to him today. He couldn't recover his money. Okay, but I cannot stay here and say that it's the banking system that gave this.
Which actually explains why the banking system had limits to transactions.
Yes, which explains some of the policies that they are putting in place. Because they are now seeing customer complaints from this incident.
Yeah.
And they are trying to make it. I'm not saying that, but like I said, bank have a way of milking their customers. But I'm not very, very sure to say that the banking system is contributing to the increments in Yahoo Boys and
But about the nature of verifications that is done, why is it that we have increased number of scammers despite those verifications that has been done?
Increased number of scammers in Nigeria does not even affect Nigerians.
No, I'm talking about the fraud happening in Nigeria. I'm not talking about the ones coming from. No, I'm not about the foreign direct investments.
Okay.
I'm talking about the local investors.
Okay.
I'm talking about the local investors now.
Okay. So
I'm talking about moving money from one's account to another account, and you can't trace it. Do you think there is something the bank can do about that?
There is nothing that is done like that. There is no moving money from one account to another account and you can't trace it.
Okay.
It's not possible. Because every transaction that you do have a reference number.
Yes.
And that reference number, you can use it to reverse a money in case the money do not deliver.
True.
There's a case scenario where you send money, the money does not deliver, you have to
do it again.
Yes. And then sometimes it will hold, and then you go to the bank, you lodge a complaint, they will use to reverse the money.
Trace to see that it did not drop.
Exactly. Yeah. So I don't know how you say a particular transaction was done from your account to another account and there is no trace for it. No.
So you are saying the Nigerian banking system is working very fine as regards crime?
Nigerian banking system, I believe, has the strongest security as far as every other institution in Nigeria goes.
It's private now.
No, to be serious,
No, it's private.
as far as every other institution goes, Nigerian banking system has one of the best security.
securities.
Okay, and this is not me even. I'm one of the guys that hates some of the things that banks do a lot.
No, the reason
note.
I'm saying these things is that, okay, there were some persons that invested some money in places like Rackstelling, places like RDFX, places like, you can name them, right? Bitmap and the rest. And these monies went like that.
The money didn't go like that. The money didn't vanish.
Okay.
You deposited that money to a particular account.
Yes.
That account is certain.
True.
Okay? So you will not say it's the banking system. The banking system didn't ask you to deposit money to Racksteady. You did. It was your greed that pushed you to do it.
Okay.
So I think it's time Nigerians actually stand up and confront the truth the way it is. Okay? Racksteady promised you 50% in 20 days. In how many days? In 30 days, 50% return on investment. Bros, and you are putting 20 million to collect 10 million in 20 days, in 30 days. Is it 30 or 20 days? Tell me you did it that time. You get?
Yeah.
How is that the fault of the bank? Your money didn't miss now. There are cases in EFCC as regard those things, and they are frozen. But the bank is not going to dispose the money to the people that initially sent it. No, that is not how it is done. Money have been transferred for a particular business into somebody's account. It will be breaking of privacy for you to invade the person. Yes, you can't do
So it
that.
has to be the person to authorize it.
It has to be a court order.
For the bank to do it on the person's behalf.
The bank will not even do it on the person's behalf, because the bank needs the signature of the person to approve a particular amount.
Even with the court order?
Yes, even with the court order. They cannot just... Why is it that EFCC does not withdraw all the money you have in your account when they say they are investigating you? They just freeze the account. And what is freezing of account?
Just hold the
bank. Please, let no transaction happen on this account.
It can come in.
It can come in, but it should not go out.
Yeah.
That is what it means to freeze account.
Yeah.
That is it. So the bank has nothing to do with the money you lost in Racksteady. In fact, the bank were even warning you that don't put your money to Racksteady. Come and do bonds with us and get 2% a year.
How will you get 2%? No, that's what the problem is.
I get 2% a year.
But how does that make sense?
It's the banking system. It's what they can pay you. We know they make more than that, but they will not pay you more than that.
Anyways.
And it's what the CBN has regulated for them to pay as year ROI that they pay. 7%, 6%. Treasury bill was 7%. There was a time I heard it was around 17% or so. It was a rumor, I don't know the actual percentage. But I know it has never crossed 7%.
Which was probably why RDFS could not hold up.
No, RDFX could hold up. RDFX did not hold up because of lavish spending by the CEO and other people involved. Let me tell you something. A Ponzi scheme can hold up for more than 15 years, for more than 30 years, as long as it can. Just depend on the people controlling the system. Is it plus one, plus one, plus one? I collect from here, give here. So at the end of the day, the more the marketing keep working, the system keep going. Because I need more people to pay you.
You need more people to give to Paul.
Yes. And then I need more Pauls to give Peter as well.
Okay, so the cycle continues.
The cycle continues as long as there is no lavish spending inside. As long as you are not removing a bulk amount and you are not bringing it back in. It is when you pull out huge and you are not bringing back in that the system starts crashing, and it has a domino effect. So that's it.
No, I thought, based on what I heard, the interest rate was fluctuating at some point. It was high, they had to drop it. They said SEC did not say.
ADI was never registered to SEC.
Okay, that's new.
ADI was never registered to SEC. ADI is one of the biggest fraud that has happened in our time. Okay?
Wow.
But it was a very, very intelligently constructed fraud. Adi was never registered to SEC. Adi did that as a stunt to get more investors into it. I can produce a CAC certificate if I go to a computer center. It doesn't make it authentic. Okay?
I get that part.
Yeah, it doesn't make it
I get that
authentic.
part.
You can go, people do so many things in Nigeria. Nigeria is one of the most creative towns. You can create any certificate
Anything is
in Nigeria. You can create anything in Nigeria.
Is possible in this country. Actually.
So because Adi was flagging that thing, oh, we have SEC registration now, we have this now. It's not difficult to do it now. But Adi was not. Adi was never recorded.
So your word to Nigerians right now, to your word to any possible investor, any possible person looking at anything finance right now, you are saying the bank is safe.
I won't jump to say the bank is safe. Okay, I won't jump to say the bank is safe for you to keep your money. But as far as Nigeria goes, the bank is the safest place that you can keep your money. Okay.
Because
Again,
even those buying coin is not surviving.
Bitcoin is Bitcoin is currently swimming with the fishes. And the rest of the other coins is by the grace of God. Somebody lost $22 billion in less than the space of 1 month. I don't think those coins are wise investments.
No.
I've always said it, that you can buy and resell. As you can buy and resell, but don't buy and hold. I don't believe in stock that much. I don't believe in those coins like that. I'm not saying you shouldn't buy if you understand it. Why? Now, anybody that wants to do investment that you have money with you now, bros, I will advise you, pick a business that you can see that is growing, that you can see the potential yourself, and invest your money in it, and then you come to agreement with the people running the business. Okay, and then you know you are doing a life investment, and it's also risky. In Nigeria right now, businesses are folding like
because
clothes.
the money you use in buying it today, after sale, you can't even rebuy to restock.
Yes, that is the problem, and that is the value of naira.
That's the major.
That is the value of naira, and I've said it that don't increase salary for people, increase the value of the money. Don't increase salary. That is the same advice that I'm giving to Buhari, and I'm giving to the next government that is
anybody coming in.
Don't increase salary. Increase the value of the money.
Imagine having a very beautiful 20 naira in your pocket.
Exactly.
No, imagine having a very beautiful 20 naira in your pocket.
Exactly. Now, today I was checking through the net, and I was checking if I could see $100, £100.
Okay.
And funny enough, I was seeing that the denomination of pounds is 10,
5,
20, 50. I was looking for 100, I could not see.
What?
Now, £50
okay.
is larger than our 1,000. Do you understand? So it is not about increasing salaries. No. Increase the value for money. I was in a vehicle coming back from Jos, and I was discussing with an elderly man, and he told me that during his year when he was doing NYSC, that they were paid 400 naira. But that 400 naira.
No, you reason 400 naira.
You understand?
Why buy 400 naira?
Now he said that 400 naira, that you could kill 2 goats with 20 naira. That is what the man told me.
No wonder our fathers marry early.
You understand? But now come to Nigeria, 400 naira. Your fuel is already 250.
Okay.
So you can't
even buy 2 liters of fuel.
You can't even buy 2 liters of fuel.
No, that's very unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Okay, so we can now agree that the bank is a bit safe, except you are careless with information.
Yes.
Right?
Don't be careless.
If you are not careless with information, your money is safe.
Don't be, even your old ATM card, don't throw them anyhow. Don't dispose them anyhow.
Even the old ATM cards.
Even the ones that have expired, yes, don't throw them anyhow. Your
I thought they
information
have blocked it.
They blocked it. They didn't block your information now. If your name is Mike Ayebaterik on your old ATM card, are they going to remove it when you throw it away?
Okay.
As they block the old card, they then block the name Mike Ayebaterik. They wouldn't do that. All I need is your new information, and I can use the old ATM card to withdraw the money.
They get the information. Wow.
So
That's
they-
actually an eye opener, though.
yeah. So those things still count. The CVV at the back still counts. You can't do this transaction without CVVs.
It's not possible.
So all these things count. Don't dispose them anyhow. And me, I'm not even in the banking sector. I'm just saying
But
this is
really,
common sense.
we need serious sensitization from the bank.
The bank will.
No, you see it as common sense,
Mhm.
but the general public don't.
The sensitization from the bank. I think the bank. I don't know what GT is doing Fashion Week for. Well, it might be promotion of people in fashion, but I don't see how many people are getting rewarded from it. But then it is the bank might not give you that sensitization that you're looking for. But you need to be wise because it's your money. You are working day and night.
You need to develop common sense to protect your money.
If you lose your money, by the grace
A lot of people have lost their money, and some people have not recovered actually.
You are talking about Rackstelly. Rackstelly, MMM.
Vidma, Keller. No, it was crazy. It was a crazy one, though.
Well, I loved it. It was a very good time. Money was just moving and
No, we collect money.
those that did it that time.
No, I collect money, no worry.
Wow.
Just that it was the reinvestment that they collect money.
After you make all the money, you put it back and you lost everything. It's all good. Yeah.
Kind of, that's crazy.
Yeah, once in a millionaire.
That's not.
You know the crazy part? Some people jumped out of their jobs because they were collecting this money.
People borrowed money from the bank to put there.
That's crazy.
No, let's not think about it.
That's crazy.
Let's not think about it. There's this friend of mine. He was at the barracks, and as I'm talking to you right now, he just needed to leave. He had to leave the barrack even because some of his military friends that were added and he have collected the referral money from their head. Now their money is not coming back, and you want to go back that. You want to do from job. In case you want to do and you want to collect referral bonus,
Please.
be careful who you are adding.
All this farm investment,
Yeah.
what that is on the net right now, please be careful. Even coins, be careful.
Be careful
what
with
you're buying.
coins, yeah.
But I know it will not stop some blockheaded people that know more than people.
No, it's not blocked.
But if someone is losing $22 billion, I think it's wise for you to ask yourself.
That guy's story is not.
Remember when they were using it as a.
They are using it as advice.
You are useless somebody.
Yeah, useless somebody. Look at your mate.
So I'm not laughing at him.
No, as crazy as it is,
Again, I'm not laughing at
it
him.
was the 30-year-old guy richer than Dangote of Nigeria.
Yeah, that was the comparison.
That was the
That's why
comparison.
people were- Look,
But this guy is into coin.
I think Nigerians need to grow up. The way that you quickly compare people to old guys. See, it is one thing to make money. It's one thing to be rich. It's another thing to stay rich. You get because somebody became rich now and has $22 billion, you are comparing it to Dangote that
have been in business
that have been
for
in
years.
business for donkeys of years
Do you understand?
and has maintained records over time. It's just complete stupidity for me. Some people will just stand up and say this person is better than whiskey. Are you crazy? This guy is just coming up. Do you know how many years whiskey has been number one? For you to compare him to whiskey, it means whiskey is a standard.
Actually.
It means whiskey is the standard.
Yeah.
And you are just picking somebody that you're just coming up to compare with that person. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
$10, this one is richer than $10. Bros, be calming down. Be
You
calming
want to
down. Bros,
discuss let's not rush into this.
Bros, be calming
Let's not rush
down.
into this. So avoid Ponzi or do Ponzi with your sense so that you don't get choked up like
Don't
some
do Ponzi. Don't do Ponzi. Create something of value that will work for you. If you must do Ponzi, at least dedicate a certain amount of money that you know if I lose this one, I will
recover.
Don't go and use like MMM. People use their house rents, use their children's school fees, use borrow money, go and put inside and not taking back.
It was really crazy actually.
So but Nigerians open a new Ponzi scheme today. Nigerians will still do.
We wouldn't use that.
If people are still doing bet Nigerians
This is the calculation, right?
Yeah.
This Ponzi started last month, which means if I enter right now,
I'm still among the first people.
I'm still among the first people to get paid before it goes round and crash probably towards Christmas or towards end December. I must have collected my money back. So you calculated 1 month, and then you drop the funds. You think it's easy to do Ponzi? We are the real risk takers, right?
My issue is this. Imagine the time you take, or rather the time you took to analyze
To calculate
this.
that risk.
What if you use it to calculate something else that will pay you 25 years from now? That is what I am saying.
Okay.
That is what I've always been saying.
So Nigeria should think like that.
Nigeria should think like that. We are the most intelligent people in the world, hands down.
Agreed.
You cannot dispute that.
Agreed.
In foreign universities, in foreign colleges, we are the best. We are the one topping the leagues.
Yes.
Okay.
True.
So,
True.
if you go to Alaba, if you go to, you see what we are doing. We are insanely talented.
No, Nigeria.
We just lack patience.
And that's the problem with skills. Once you have skills, you are likely not to have sense. It's likely not.
So I'm saying we can do more, we can do better. But blaming the banking system for your error is not right.
So anybody that got scammed is the person's error, not the bank.
No, it's the person's, most likely, it's the person's error, it's not the bank.
It's not the bank.
Again, I have nothing to, I cannot even work in the bank.
No. I'm not saying you are trying to defend the bank for
Yes.
anything. I'm just asking questions that a regular Nigerian will ask.
Mm.
Questions that could develop common sense actually.
Mhm.
Common sense like you're supposed to protect your ATM card, you're supposed to protect your PIN and all.
Yes.
But the banks do say it. Like should
The
not
bank-
expose your
They even send emails that we the bank
Will
don't
not
call you
request-
asking requesting
Yes.
for this.
Yes.
But you are still, someone call you and you still open your mouth and give the information and then you say it's the bank's fault. You get.
Okay.
Security is not a one. It's not a
It's
one.
not a
man
one-man
thing. It's
thing.
not a one institution thing.
Yes.
It's all of us.
So if the bank is going to tell you don't give your number out and
Mhm.
you choose to give your number out,
Mhm.
then-
Even the bank is telling you that this code, when you collect a new ATM card,
yeah.
the bank tell you that this code here now is the one we are giving you. Change it.
Yes.
In
so I
fact-
will not have it.
Yeah, so that we will not have it.
Yeah.
So there they are asking you. In fact, some banks will tell you to come and change it immediately there.
Yeah.
And then you change it, then they activate it. That is what is called activation of ATM card.
Yeah.
So how else do you want these guys to protect you from fraud?
Nice. It's unfortunate. But that video was crazy, man. The lady came to the bank and said, "My money is leaving their account. Do something."
Yes, what the bank would have done,
Was
or
to
rather,
shut the account
yes,
down.
what
they
the bank
did.
would have done then
Yes.
was shut the account
Account
down. So the time that they took in delaying to do that,
Yes.
that is when you can say no, the bank didn't do well for this.
Because even the man came and this one removed his shirt.
I've seen the video.
You saw the video,
I've seen the video.
and it was just it was petty in a way. It was crazy.
It wasn't petty.
And it was petty.
It wasn't petty. If my 1 million naira, I don't do fraud, sir. I'm not a government worker. Okay.
Oh, government workers
I
can
mean,
do fraud.
no. I'm not. No. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I don't do fraud.
fraud. I
I'm
know
not a
you don't
government
work.
worker. I'm not a politician.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a blogger, a YouTuber.
YouTuber.
That's what I do. And I have to create. It takes tons
Yeah.
of energy and time.
And then you do these things.
And I get paid, and then all of a sudden my money is out of my system. Bro, the branch is going on fire, don't worry.
But scammers.
that is if I know it's the bank that does it.
Scammers are big. When I try pity Nigerians, they suffer plenty.
I think scammers really scam Nigeria. They don't.
No, any
they
scammer
don't-
scamming Nigerians, he just no try.
Scammers actually, you're never supposed to scam anybody.
No,
Not
let's be specific in this case.
It's not even good for you to defraud anybody. But if you
must do it,
how about-
don't do it here now.
Yeah.
All of us are suffering Buhari together. One woke up the other day and sent me a link that he's supplying something from US. I should check out the site. I said, okay, tell me about the product. I don't want to check the site. The human being now sent another link that I should follow this link. Okay, explain your product. Must I go and read your link?
My page that I'm managing. One sent me a text to my DM that they want to do a business with me. I said, okay, fine. I have large following,
Yeah.
600,000 plus. Fine, let's do a business. Say okay. Say the business they're going to pay me $3,000 a week. I was like, wow. She is YouTube me. And no problem.
$3,000 a week.
$3,000 a week. I was like, fine. If it is 3K, what do I do? Let's do it. Said I will have to integrate them to the page so that they will monitor how the product selling is going. And I was like, fine, I will do that. But what we'll do is you send me an advance of 50%, and then I know you are serious. Okay? Then I integrate it into the page. And that was the end.
I don't understand how these guys think. When are all of us Sapa the blue? No. When all of us Sapa the blue?
That one is one. There are multiple people that come to my DMs every day and they want something, they want this. Can we do a business together? You have large followings, can we do this, can we do that? I'm like, fine, let's do it. What do you want? And then, one even wanted me to, one came through YouTube, my YouTube page, and was asking if I could click this link and do this. They are willing to pay me. They are from so company. It's okay.
They are willing to pay me for clicking the link.
Yeah, like they are going to pay me for the promotion. Like they are going to pay me. I should check their this, check their that. I say okay, fine. Let me think about it. I say okay. Give me your preposition, and I'll think about what you are saying. Then he wrote some deals amounting to I think $1,000 a week. I was like, fine, it's a good deal. Let's do this. And when
I think I'll get to tell my story. I'll get to tell my story one of these days.
So the scam stuff is everywhere. My DMs is full with scams every day. So I know exactly what I'm talking about. This is more reason why I say don't click links. Don't click links.
Don't send your OTP to anybody.
Don't send anything to anybody. Even phone number. Don't send carelessly because these guys are mad. They are creative with ways that they defraud people. So, but again, am I defending the banking sector? I think the bank can do more. Okay, what's the essence of BVN and this and that and that? But when it comes to some of this defrauding that happens, it's not usually, most of them are not from the banks. It's not a fault of the banks. Like that one that the lady was reporting there, and it got shut down.
The bank should just activate emergency on her and shut down the account.
Yes.
At the time she was launching this
and
company.
funny enough, yes, the banks has done that. There are codes that the banks have brought out that you dial the codes immediately your phone go missing or immediately
okay, you can dial the code on anybody's
phone and you put a code, you put your phone number
okay.
and stuff. I can't really remember the codes again and how it works. But again, I'm not even I'm making free promotion for banks. What's the problem?
No, we are giving common sense to Nigerians that don't have. Okay, there are people that don't have this information.
There are codes that you could just deactivate your account immediately. Okay, you block your account, like you by yourself block your account. And then when you get to the bank, you use your fingerprint and your BVN and everything, and they open it again for you. Wow. So the banks are actually doing things. Maybe they are poor on sensitization.
Actually, very poor on sensitization.
Yes.
Because the code we are talking about, not everybody know about it. Okay. There are those that just go to the bank, open the account, and they give you ATM and you walk away. Mm-hmm. At the time you're opening this account, tell the person that look, okay, why you get this code, why you get this card, when you have to use your card, in case you misplace your card or you misplace your phone and you feel your account is under threat, you can do this, mm-hmm. And then when you are done with something like that, you can just hand over everything and say, okay, that will be all. Mm-hmm. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. But these kind of things are not done.
No, they are I cannot defend the bank when it comes to sensitization. Okay. I feel they are more concerned about people opening accounts than more of people protecting their accounts. You get, like you have marketers, banking marketers, they are insanely active.
They're everywhere now.
Yeah, but
they can come to your house and tell you to come open an account with them.
Exactly.
How come you can't tell somebody how to protect the person's account?
Yeah, so on that note, that is why I said I cannot defend the bank on all. But most of the fraudulent activities that take place is because those information are gotten from us, and it is usually us that they use. And that is why MTN has made it available. I don't know about Glo and other networks, but I use MTN. Okay. MTN has made it available that if your phone get missing, I can call MTN with my own phone and tell them to block your SIM.
Wow.
Yes. My mom's phone was stolen some days ago, I think last week. And then she went to school on her way back. I don't know how she did it. She said, yeah, that the phone got lost. When another person called me that she just learned that my mom's phone is missing. I quickly called MTN and I said, this line is missing. Please deactivate this line.
Which is also another security for the bank.
Yes.
Wow.
And then I called, because that is how they are going to, that is how they used to withdraw money from our accounts. So when I called MTN just asked me basic question. What is the person's name? Yes, what is the relationship between you and the person? What is the person's median name? What is the phone number? They didn't even stress me. Like,
wow.
It was a very stress-free process. I really enjoyed the conversation that day. It was straightforward and okay.
I think that one is a plus for MTN, right?
Yeah,
like no, it's a plus for MTN. But on a more serious note, right? If someone can send you a link and you click on the link and the person have access to your phone, your device, any device you're using, clicking on the link, and the person gets to access all the passwords that is stored on that device, right? That's what the link is for actually. You can actually use JavaScript to, it's an anchor link, they hang your browser, and I can access everything on that browser. Do you understand? Now, if people can do that, and the bank is saying, we can't tell you not to click links, because it's your phone, it's your choice. But we are saying that any OTP that you receive from the bank, and someone says you give it your OTP, please don't. Do you understand?
Yep.
These informations are given to basically people using emails. Majorly rather, people using emails.
Yeah.
Now, we have a very large number of people who are not educated enough to access emails. Do you understand? The only thing they know is they are using a small phone that they can receive alert from that phone. And the only thing they can actually see on the alert that they are sending is the amount of money that they have, the one that left, and the one that's remaining. Do you understand? So even, which means if you send another message telling them that don't give out this code, they may not even understand what you said. Do you understand? Now, do you think there is a better way this can be done?
Yes,
okay.
There's a better way this can be done. Again, I use multiple browsers on my phone, and they are intentional.
Yeah, security reasons.
I use a particular browser for everything that has to do with payments. On my phone, and then I store passwords
somewhere else
that has to do with payments on that particular browser. Then I access social media links and other things on another different browser. That second browser, which I used to access virtually everything on the internet, is the one that I make as default browser. So when you ask me to even click a link and I click a link, if you are accessing my browser, you are accessing the one that is not the main payment browser.
Yahoo.
So they have hacked my email before. I told you once.
Yeah, they hacked my Facebook before. That was in 2018.
Oh, I actually lost my Facebook. My first Facebook.
Yes, I lost my Facebook too. That was 2018.
But no problem.
And since then, no, it's not happening again.
No problem. Two-way verification.
Yes.
And all this is why all these guys are rolling out these policies. People don't understand. They feel the companies are stressing them, but it's for your own protection. Again, Facebook is not even one of the best places. If I can even advise people to save, it's just that we have a lot to do on Facebook. If not, you shouldn't even be on Facebook. Facebook is the #1 spying app in the world.
Spy.
Whatever you say, although some people don't have issue with it. But for instance, me and you, we are discussing power bank. Okay, now that we are discussing power bank, Facebook is listening to what we are saying. The next set of advertisement,
was that triggered us.
Yes. The next set, when you enter Facebook now, the next set of advertisements you will see, they will be on power banks. Okay, so if we talk about PS5,
is that how much they collect data?
Facebook collect data to the point they know when you are in your bedroom. Google know when you go out to a restaurant to eat and when you come back. How else do you think Google Maps is one of the best in the world?
That's how much data they collect.
They collect.
That's scary though.
You need to watch the interview. Mark Zuckerberg was interviewed, and what he said, in fact, one of the senators asked him, they said, how would you feel if I tell you the boxer you wore last night? I tell you what you ate last night, the room you slept in last night, the person you stayed with last night, and the possible conversation you and that person had on the bed last night.
Just because the phone is by your side.
Yes. So this is why they say turn off your phone, do this. There are so many reasons why these things are being said. But they are not telling you the reasons. They just say just do this. And then you go crazy. No, I don't want to do it. Now you can go to the YouTube and you'll see these videos.
No, I've seen the Mark Zuckerberg interview.
Yeah, you can go to the.
They asked him a particular question. He had to drink water twice.
You have to drink water twice before you reply. Okay. So, but these are the information that are being gathered from you. So, we thank God that kidnappers are not so advanced in technology. Otherwise,
no, we are done.
We are done.
No.
Okay. So we really need to be careful with this. Don't save things carelessly. Don't do things carelessly. When they ask you save this password for next time, you can say no.
It's not compulsory to save. Store it here.
You can store it there.
You can store it in your head and rest.
So those are the things.
That's okay. Thank you very much. We'll look more into finance and give Nigerians common sense on how to protect their pockets, protect their investments and all of that. Till next time, this is Energy Alfred of iCongress, and I am Ayago Michael.
Yes.
See you next time.
Action.
What's up, people? Welcome to Common Sense. I am Ayago Michael, and today I'm going to tell you people something about how scammers scam your money, especially from that video that surfaced online where the woman was complaining about how much million was missing from her account, and we have a man dancing in the bank, removing his shirt and all of that. Now, there's a lot of ways this thing happens, right? And the banks may not have sensitized a lot of people about this. So today, I say make I bring common sense given up. Do you understand? Now, if you are receiving a particular link from someone that you don't know, and the person is telling you that I'm selling this product, click on this link so that you buy, or click on that link so that you come and view the rest of the product. Why not just have a conversation with the person and ask the person to explain the product for you more? Then probably at the course of the conversation, you get to realize that not lie the person they lie, right? Because for sure, banks no go come protect account for your hand when they have already given you apps and they have already given you. I don't understand how these guys think. When are all of us sapa the blue? No. When all of us sapa the blue?
That one is one. There are multiple people that come to my DMs every day and they want something, they want this. Can we do a business together? You have large followings. Can we do this? Can we do that? I'm like, fine, let's do it. What do you want? And then, one even wanted me to. One came through YouTube, my YouTube page, and was asking if I could click this link and do this. They are willing to pay me. They are from so company. It's okay.
They are willing to pay me for clicking the link.
Yeah, like they are going to pay me for the promotion. Like they are going to pay me. I should check their this, check their that. I say, okay, fine. Let me think about it. I say, okay, give me your proposition, and I'll think about what you are saying. Then he wrote some deals amounting to I think $1,000 a week. I was like, fine, it's a good deal. Let's do this. And when
I think I'm going to tell my story. All right, let's show. Okay. All right. So I was saying something about. What is that question?
Yeah.
I saw on the internet, where a lady went to the bank. So that they complained that over $1 million was withdrawn from her account, and the bank could not help her.
Okay.
Like the bank could not trace where the money went to, how the money left the account. The bank could not do anything. Only for another video to surface, and we saw a man climbing the bank deck because over $1 million was withdrawn from his account. So the first question that Nigerians are asking currently is it that there is a way someone can scam you and the bank cannot tell where the money moved to?
I don't.
Like, alright. So I was saying something about. What is that question?
Yeah.
I saw on the internet, where a lady went to the bank. So that they complained that over $1 million was withdrawn from her account, and the bank could not help her.
Okay.
Like, the bank could not trace where the money went to, how the money left their account, the bank will not do anything. Only for another video to surface, and we saw a man climbing the bank deck because over $1 million was withdrawn from his account. So the first question that Nigerians are asking currently is it that there is a way someone can
get stand? I get more than 2 stands for microphone. So that discussion no go. Are they the frame?
Yeah.
Or are they outside?
Yeah, different.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Accept. Why? Why the guy is not Buhari? Okay. Why they shout Buhari? What did Buhari do?
I'm very nice. And the question one is
Wait, last time I never even heard it in my voice from this program. I didn't know that thing. She didn't actually get interested in the president. Nah, it's not really right over now.
I'm going to say she's not really interest. A question in interest.
Even for the push at least 9 minutes, 9 years ago. But then, hey, I want to ask you a question. Raise it, raise it, raise it, raise it. Camera, tell you.
Oh, camera,
Yes, I want to ask you a question.
Let's start.
So, I saw on the news, somebody went to the bank, they found. Let's see.
When
Yes, sir. I should do one maroon, ba.
One maroon and that, and check your WhatsApp. You see one color that is tattoo.
Okay, no problem.
You do the that is 2 for the person.
No problem. We'll chat. Let me just finish what I'm doing so that we'll now.
Okay, good morning. Your wife did my house.
Oh, God, you know why. Imagine. Even the one where men they tie, they find pass this one. You don't come tie am like this thing. The one where I tie for this man head. Now he say, hey, say men must use this. Pastor Francis.
Yeah.
He say
say
where
men.
the men own.
Na really where the men own. Actually, men go fit use them.
He said, where the men own? I said, why are you talking like this? How will men use this thing? And it has to be, tight and
Ah, no worry, I'm fine. I no be no. Nah, I know say I'm fine. Sonny? I'm fine. Sir? I fine, guy. I fine. You concern you now? Oh, yeah, fine. I know.
do you know why have you not shaved?
Oh man, I don't get plans to shave in October. So anything one I want talk, more I talk. I don't get plans to shave till October.
Okay, so do you know, like this video that I'm going to do like this, I can actually post it on
You can post it anywhere.
Okay.
Do you understand? The thing is, you're trying to create awareness of it. You have a content which is fashion design.
Yeah.
That's your content. You can easily create something and put out there. But you have to have it in mind that you're not the only one doing it. So what will make me watch your video and not the other person's video is what makes your video unique.
Okay.
It's either your teaching is easier than the other person's own, or your own is more fancy than the other person's own,
Because like I even have
or your own is more detailed than the other person's own. So
like I even have some that I did that have sent out like all these ones. They're
yes.
quite simple. I've delivered all these ones like this. I've delivered this one also. So
this my thing is fine. Nah, no worry, I'm fine.
Then this white is meaning only this one. Maybe I split these two.
So why should I watch your video and not the other person's video? Is what you are going to make your own unique. So try as much as you can. You have to buy a tripod so that when you're sewing it, like just like that woman now, when she was measuring and doing everything, she was showing us. Now sometimes
At least, okay, that's this, right?
this is tripod, yes. Now
Okay,
sometimes,
your
ba,
phone.
sometimes, ba, you may not know how to sew and talk, so don't worry. Video yourself. You don't even need to say anything. Video yourself throughout the entire process, right?
Okay.
When you video yourself throughout the entire process, we now have what we call voiceover. We now have what we call voiceover. We can now, for example, this video that we just done now.
Answer one.
Okay, let's play some game and let's see how we can run it through. Honestly, I thought my audio was recorded. I didn't know that my audio was not there because I kind of activated something throughout this game and oh my god. Why am I not seeing anybody? Okay. I've been searching for true love, and I'll keep right on searching till I find. Nothing good comes easy, these I know, and I'll keep right on searching till I find. There's no one here. Even on the radar, I can't find anybody. Okay. Nice set of an ambush, but then the writer of this game just did nonsense. Imagine having a sniper on the roof and then having some guys hanging around here. It would have been a very nice zone for ambush. But no, whoever the programmer was, he didn't do it like that. Go home. Let's go home and see if we can get a better campaign rather than what we just received now. This is very frustrating though. Having to edit all of those games and then okay, let's go for campaign. Select the most difficult, which is supposed to be the 10th one, should be the most difficult. Please don't be useless. Please don't be useless. Please don't be simple. Okay. Okay. Yep. Oops. Take him out. Ouch. Wait, that's it? You've got to be kidding me. Zoom in. Take him out. Base. Okay, take him out. Kaboom. Oh my god. Who programmed this game? I think I need to look for the writer of this game. It's supposed to cry. Let's go with sniper. Choose something earlier this time. Come and pick this sniping gun. Yep. Don't be simple, I beg you. Okay. Okay. Take her out. I believe that's a headshot. Okay. This is easier than I thought. But who is writing these games for crying out loud? Shit. Can somebody recommend for me a very difficult game to play? Because apparently these games I'm playing are just too cheap for me. Can somebody recommend to me a very complex game to play? And then if you eventually play this game, you get to realize that the soundtrack is crazy. Like when they shoot at you, it sounds very funny the way the guy kind of mourn in the name of for gunshot. How can I make this a bit difficult? Allow them shoot me a bit and then wait for the life to remain and then struggle to survive through. Is that the idea? Okay. Next. Can you bring somebody that can match me here? She's on Dante. This game is too cheap, honestly speaking. I don't know who wrote this program, but it's too easy to play. Let's just practice out. This is the last guy. Just try and be stronger. At least take a couple of bullets. At least you try. You take one. I think that's all. Yeah. Bye.